Hey guys, so today I have a special guest, Marc Brown with Centennial Lending Group. Very excited to have Marc sit down with us and answering some lender-related questions that I've talked about before in other videos. So starting off, Marc, thanks for coming and sitting with me today.
Indeed.
I think the biggest question that I get all the time is where are interest rates at right now? And I know it's a much more complex answer than that. So just wanted to get your thoughts on where they are today, where they might be going, and how somebody can kind of determine whether they're getting a good rate or not.
It's an excellent question. So if someone's getting a 30-year loan, I think that's pretty popular for most of our clients who are buying houses. Generally, you're going to be in the high 2s, low 3s right now. If you've got phenomenal credit, you're making a big down payment, probably close to the low high 2s. If you are doing a minimum down payment, 3%, 5%, you're going to be in the low 3s. That's not weird for a 30-year loan. You also want to be mindful if maybe you're getting a different type of financing, say for example an FHA loan, then rates in general for FHA loans are always going to be a little bit lower than they would be for a conventional loan if you don't have phenomenal credit. If you have good credit, those rates aren't that far off, right? So those are usually going to be in the low 3s as well, just because those rates are not 100% set by lenders. Different lenders have different expenses. Obviously, economies of scale, generally bigger lenders are able to offer lower rates because they're doing more loans, so they can stand to make less profit per loan. But most lenders are going to be priced pretty similarly because they have to be competitive, right?
Yep.
I can't be Target selling milk for $10 a gallon and someone can go to Walmart and buy it for $4.
Right.
Those don't add up, right? So it's the same thing with mortgages. Most mortgage companies are going to be pretty competitive with one another. If you want to know whether or not you're getting a good deal, I mean, it's not really that hard. You could just make a couple of phone calls, right? Talk to maybe your local bank. Even if they aren't necessarily your favorite option for getting a loan, generally they'll give you an idea of what a rate that you would qualify for is. And then if you talk to a local mortgage company and they're pretty similar, then you usually know that you're doing pretty well. If you talk to a lender and they quote you a rate that's way lower than everyone else's, either they are, a magical creature and you should immediately start using them, or they could potentially be doing a little bait and switch.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Very similar to like a contractor. They say, oh yeah, I can do the job for $20,000 less than everybody else.
In 2 weeks.
Yeah, in record time. That usually means that something's off.
Yep.
So be mindful of that.
That makes sense. Well, if you're interested in finding out what interest rate you qualify for, direct message me. I'll put you in touch with Marc, and we'll see what we can qualify for.